FBI Director Kash Patel has announced an intensified nationwide crackdown on drug traffickers and violent criminals, declaring, "There is no time for us to waste."
In just 2 short weeks, we have arrested over 300 violent felonies, gang members, including MS-13 and 18 gangsters. We have taken seizure of hundreds of pounds of narcotics and hundreds of weapons and currency and illicit goods. That's just what you can do when you put the brave men and women of law enforcement in one room and get the hell out of their way. And we are going to do that in every state across this country. In Massachusetts alone, in the last couple of weeks, they have indicted federally over 50 violent gang members and narco traffickers, seizing almost 200 kilograms of fentanyl. When there is no time for us to waste on this job. And that's why under President Trump's leadership and General Bondi's leadership, we've been instructed to get after it. And that's exactly what we are doing. We have to especially get after it when we lose an American citizen every 7 minutes to a drug overdose. We have to especially get after it when a man or child a woman or child is raped in this country nearly every 6 minutes. And we have to especially get after it when there are 2 homicides nearly every hour in this country. Violent crime is exploding, and it is a direct result of the border invasion that occurred. But thanks to this administration and thanks to your relentless work on the field of battle to protect our citizenry, we are finally curbing those astronomical numbers. And what that means is we are saving American lives. We are providing our children with safe schools and playgrounds so that they can be educated and grow up in a fun neighborhood like we all had the privilege of doing in this great community.
In the first 2 weeks of the operation, federal agents have arrested more than 300 violent felons, including members of MS-13 and the 18th Street Gang. Authorities seized significant quantities of narcotics, weapons, and illicit cash in coordinated raids across multiple states. "We are going to do that in every state across this country," Patel stated, emphasizing the administration's commitment to restoring law and order. In Massachusetts alone, federal agents indicted over 50 gang members and narcotics traffickers, confiscating nearly 200 kilograms of fentanyl. Patel framed the operation as a direct response to the nation's escalating crime rates and drug-related fatalities. "Every 7 minutes, we lose an American citizen to a drug overdose," he noted, further citing alarming statistics. A woman or child is sexually assaulted every 6 minutes, and 2 homicides occur nearly every hour. The FBI director attributed the surge in violent crime to what he termed a border invasion and praised law enforcement officers for their relentless efforts. "That's just what you can do when you put the brave men and women of law enforcement in one room and get the hell out of their way," Patel said. Under the direction of President Trump and Attorney General Pam Bondi, Patel vowed to expand the initiative nationwide, aiming to secure communities and curtail the flow of illegal narcotics into the country. "This is about saving American lives," Patel emphasized. "It's about ensuring that our children can grow up in safe neighborhoods, free from the violence and destruction fueled by these criminal enterprises." The operation marks one of the most aggressive law enforcement efforts in recent years, with federal agencies prioritizing swift and decisive action against drug cartels and organized crime. While the initiative has been praised by law enforcement officials and supporters of stricter border policies, critics argue that long-term solutions must address the root causes of crime, including economic instability, addiction treatment, and social reform. Patel, however, remains steadfast in his approach. "We have a job to do, and we are getting it done."